Well, hi there, everybody, and good Friday morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here. A lot to get to, so we're just going to dive right in. Before we get to your forecast, got a couple things going on this weekend here. Of course, the Nebraska spring game going on this weekend. The weather looks pretty good for that. But before that, maybe if you want to make a whole day out of a trip to Lincoln, you got the Central Plains Severe Weather Symposium and Family Weather Fest. That starts at 9 o'clock, goes till 2 in the afternoon. It's fun for the whole family. Again, a lot of kids things to do there, a lot of things kind of interact with. And, of course, there's also a meet and greet with television meteorologists, including myself. I will be there. That's a little later on in the morning, early in the afternoon, I think 11 to 1 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken there. And so there's just a lot of things to check out, some good stuff. That is located at UNL's East Campus. That's at Hardin Hall, which is at the intersection of 33rd and Holdridge. It's the tall building there. There's a little bit of parking, plenty of parking, in fact, north of that building. And also in that building at the end of the Weather Fest will be the Lancaster County Storm Spotter class. They'll be going on at 2 o'clock in the afternoon for all of you that need to or want to kind of get up on your severe weather information and getting yourself prepared for severe weather season. Learn how to help the Omaha National Weather Service as a spotter as well. So you can check that out too if you are interested. And of course, if you're not, you can head to the spring game where the weather does look pretty good. Only a small chance of rain for tomorrow, and it will be fairly mild with 60s and lower 70s during the day. As for your conditions out there this morning, a couple of hit or miss showers. Haven't really seen anything for thunder yet, but that's not out of the question. But we'll see a little bit of activity this morning. The chances will go down through the day and then pick up out towards the west later on. But we'll see a little more sunshine the farther east that you go. Fairly warm conditions also on the windy side today. Heading into tonight, the chances of rain really picking up out towards the west. Eventually, we'll even get a chance here in the central part of the state, especially as we get towards tomorrow morning with a very low chance out towards the east. As we head into your Saturday, I still anticipate the heaviest rains to be in the western part of the state, the western half of the state, but the chances do pick up on Saturday in central Nebraska, so there's going to be at least a decent chance of showers and isolated thunderstorms. Meanwhile, you're looking at snow way out west on the Panhandle and the eastern portions of Colorado. Heading into Saturday night, the chances of rain continue, especially out west, but also in central and even in somewhat in eastern portions of Nebraska. As we move towards Sunday and Monday, the chances of heavier rain start to shift a little bit farther eastward here. This is your, and that's the wrong graphic here, so I will just ignore that. But what I will say is the southwestern part of the state around Imperial and McCook, there is actually a slight risk of severe weather for today. I just had the wrong graphic up. That's for later on today and into this evening. Large hail damage winds the main threat, maybe an isolated tornado. But the bigger story of the next several days, all the way through Wednesday, is going to be your rainfall totals. Heavy rainfall still expected over a long period of time. This won't all fall at once in the western part of the state, where 3 to 7 inches will be fairly common. Tri-Cities area, with the heaviest rains falling in that Sunday, Monday time frame, 1 to 3 inches, I think, pretty likely in the central part of the state, with lower totals expected farther east. Even those 2-inch totals you're seeing there may be a little too high. I think anywhere from a ½ inch to around maybe up to 2 inches more likely in those locations. But certainly, the farther west you go, the more impacts you'll see from rainfall. Looking at your highs for today, most of us will make it back into the 70s, but some will be in the 60s today, farther to the west and northwest. Slight chance of some isolated thunder showers out there, a little better chance in the far west late this afternoon. Notice those winds, though, in all areas will be fairly strong. Some of the strongest winds will be in south central Nebraska today, could even briefly get up over 30 miles per hour with gusts over 40 miles per hour. And then farther east you go, the lower your chances of rain are today, but it'll also be a little bit warmer in those spots with a better chance of more sunshine. So over the next 7 days, we've got pretty busy weather. Not a lot of thunderstorm activity. There could be some claps of thunder from time to time. Really, again, the only severe weather threat comes later today into this evening in the southwest part of the state. Temperatures will cool as those rain chances get better, especially into early next week, and then start to warm as the rain chances go down by Tuesday and into Wednesday. In fact, we'll be back to around 70 degrees by next Thursday. So again, a lot of rain in the forecast, not a big severe weather threat for the most part. If you're heading to the spring game, looks good. Very small chance of rain for the spring game tomorrow in Lincoln. Otherwise, again, this is some good moisture. Most of us, I think, will be happy to see what's on the way. So there's your forecast for today. Until next time, I'm meteorologist Travis Klineski, and I hope you have a great weekend.